Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Browns. His guys searching for their first win since that season opener. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Glad to have you with us, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call, and his punter Jack Fox with the honors here. And here we go from Mile High. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
I really hate to say this, and when you start 0-3, the numbers will just tell you flat out. Week 4 becomes a must-win game for you to say.
Oh, Fields loses it. And the Browns pick it up. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
You really do love these moments as a quarterback, bouncing on that field, energized by what your defense just did. Giving you a gift with the turnover, it's a really optimal field position. Wouldn't it be rude, Kate, of them not to accept that gift and put an early lead up to really crush their opponent's spirit?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Running for the first time now with a man out of Texas Tech. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Trying to throw this from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They'll send him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. They watched their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They send a receiver in motion right. They run it. Here's up. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Browns pick it up. And this return will reach the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Broncos and running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Fields on first down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Shotgun snap to Fields. He takes it himself. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Receiver in motion going left. First and 10. Here's Fields. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. They come in on a little two-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down, and they go right back to it. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense to the line for second down. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. He has it on the QB sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a third down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Denver set to take the field on offense. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Play action now. It's Fields. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Fields out of the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown.
Kenny's under pressure, and he goes down. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Fields now, third and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offenses look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. They start the drive at home. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Get a good push. Get a good gain. Get some positive yards. Job well done.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB, if you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on fourth down. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Denver ready for another offensive possession. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Second down, give to Harvey. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
Now second and 19 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Tremble with the grab. And this is going to be fourth down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. 5 still to go here. This is second down. He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. From the gun on third down. Looking underneath here for Hall. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 46. Hall running between the tackles. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Takes the handoff, now to throw. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. All set now, first and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Working inside the red zone. And he will have their Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 20-zip lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos offense all set to go. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. It's Harvey straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, Kate, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Harvey once more. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Fields on 3rd. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Complete out to the right side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Mile High in just a moment. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Setting up 2nd and goal. This time it's a passing play. He brings it in. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
New York knocks it through. Big lead gets even larger, Brock, before halftime.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Throwing on first down. Fields bails out of the pocket quick. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 18. And the Broncos.
First down throw for Fields. Escapes the pocket. He's got room to roam. And that scramble is going to pick him up a first down, but it looks like he might have had a little too much help. He got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Shotgun snap to Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offensive line fast. Fields throwing here. And once complete, it's Bryant out right. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 1st and 10 from the 43. Blown back, it's the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll work against the blitz. Finds him on the slant. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. They're going to try and throw it here. Looking right, and he finds him. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now looking to throw. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down. They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. Cade York now on for the field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. York knocks it through. And that will add to their score.
Have the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you left touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On first and 10, it's Fields. Finds the in route complete. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On the keeper, here's Fields. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Third and 1.
Fields sneaking it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, that leaves me and I think many scratching their heads.
And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Fields on first down. Mims with the grab. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this second and inches. Give up the middle to Harvey. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for Broncos first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And they set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Fields out of the gun. Mo finds his back. Harvey. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Not sure he knew he went out of bounds before he made a play on that ball, Brock, but he was the first to touch it coming back in, and that's going to get the penalty. All right, so the penalty helps him out. Now only 6 yards needed on third down. To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense is set. First and 10. From the red zone now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Fields throwing once more. And the Browns get there and take him down. And that's set may change the next play call as it sends them backwards and hit a third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Fields now, third and long. Throw left side, caught by Bryant. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. From the red zone on first. Makes the catch. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Back to pass on first and 10. On the quick slant, it's Loveland. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the fourth quarter. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Quick throw is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns put up even more points in a win. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Denver set to take the field on offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap to Fields. Hits him on the in route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Looking to throw Fields. Into the hands of Bryant. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Makes it 3rd.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Lofts it deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, Fields loses it. But the Broncos will get it back. Woo, heads up play to recover that one. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Fields throwing here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Gets it to him on the screen. And this one doesn't go far. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
Sending him on the dive. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down. Another carry for him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw now. And they bring him down around the 34. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down. Now pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Browns nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. Running for the marker on 2nd. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Back to the well again. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. With Brock Huard and our entire